Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
This video is for informational use only. I do not condone or advocate using this information for nefarious or unlawful activities.
Hello and welcome to this video. Today's video we are going to be talking about locks and my fascination with locks. Spent 25 years as a corrections officer, so I've developed an interest in locks, lock mechanisms, how they work, how they can be defeated, and it's just really fascinating that locks basically haven't changed for a couple hundred years. Pin tumbler system, regardless of how big or small the locks are, they're all basically the same, and they haven't changed in a little over 100, I want to say a little more than 150 years. I want to say 1860s was when the last big change in locks happened, so it's been a minute. And a friend of mine a while back, meaning a couple, 3-4 years maybe now, turned me on to a YouTube channel for the lock-picking lawyer. Very, very instructional, has a lot of good videos, and I got to indulge in learning about locks because the YouTuber, the lock picking lawyer, has just tons of different information. So I had been wanting to kind of support his channel, and I was cleaning up the other day, and I came across this lock here. Did not have a key for it. So I decided, well, you know what? This would be the perfect time to see what I can do to support the Lockpicking Lawyer's channel. So what I did is I went and I ordered, this being a master lock, I ordered a tool called a Lishi tool. This particular tool is for the M1/M2S keyways. And it comes in this nice little box. And first thing you have an Allen wrench, little Allen wrench, and what that Allen wrench is for is doing adjustments on your tool. See if I can get the tool out. There we go. This is your standard Lishi tool. This is the back side of it. What you have, gets up close to the camera, this here folds out. This acts as your tensioning bar or turning bar, depending on, I'm not sure which is correct. I'm not a lock picker, so this here. Then you have this here. This is your feeler. I got it upside down. Basically what this does is these numbers across the top, or your cylinders or your chambers for your pins, and the numbers coming down the sides are your depth. And like I said, I had found this, and I had gotten this, purchased this from Covert Instruments, which is the website for the merch store, I guess you would call it, for the lockpicking lawyer. And this here, I will set up, and I will open this lock with the Lishi tool. But once you get the Lishi tool in and you get the lock open, if you maintain pressure on your turning arm, you can use these numbers to decode your lock. Unfortunately, the video that I did of me opening the lock, I forgot to decode it, show you how to decode it, because that took a lot longer than I thought it was to get it open. But I did decode it, and I had a key cut. I went to the locksmith, had a key cut, and the locksmith was gracious enough to stamp the back of the key with the cylinder code. So I have the cylinder code if I ever need another key. I have it written down, but once you've decoded it, you can take the lock, if it's a padlock. I will put a link in the description below for the Covert Instruments website. But if locks fascinate you, or even if you just want to get keys made for locks, advantages to a Lishi tool is when you get this in your lock, let me put it in here. You put this in your lock, okay, and you get it all the way up. You come all the way up here. Your cylinders, your pin is lined up on your cylinders. Then all you do is move this and set your pins. Unfortunately, I don't have a good setup to film it, so the bit of footage that I do have of me opening this lock isn't that good, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it in. Actually, I'm going to go try and redo it and remember to show you the coding. So with that, let's pause the video and get everything set up. There we go. We got it open. And while we're still applying pressure, we can see that that's a 0 cut. It looks like to be about a 3 cut. Maybe a 6 and a 1. Maybe a 3 cut in there, but that's because once I relieve pressure off the turning arm, all my pins are reset. So yeah, that is how you basically map out the lock. I'll show you that it's open. Release pressure. The advantage is, well, we'll flip to the other perspective and we'll go over advantages and disadvantages. Okay. Advantages of a Lishi tool. Everything is lined out for you. You are, if you got this part properly inserted in the lock, all this here is going to be, I had to make sure so I said it, is all going to be lined up. You don't have to search out. You don't have to know where the pins are. I lack the personal skill set to pick locks using a single pin and a pick and a turn and a turning tool. Advantage to this too is that it's, what you got. That basically your master locks or anything with the M1 the M1/MS2 keyway, which is interesting because on the tool, I don't know if you can see it, it's printed M1/MS2, but on the case it's M2S. That's interesting. But disadvantage, this is keyway, these are keyway specific. This won't fit in like a Lockwood lock or an American Standard or a Ashleigh. This is, like I said, it's keyway specific. I should probably put in that at no time do I endorse or condone the use of tools like this for nefarious or unlawful acts. And we will show you with the key. Got the key. There we go. That the mapping was accurate. But no, and if locks fascinate you, exploiting locks, manipulating locks, there's a whole bunch of really good lockpicking YouTubers out there. In my opinion, the lockpicking lawyer is probably the best as far as education goes, educating the people on about what they're doing, how they're doing, what they're doing. I will strongly recommend, before purchasing any non-standard lock accessing equipment, picks, rakes, turning tools, tension bars, whatever. Check the legality of the region you live in. I happen to live in an area where private ownership is legal, as long as I don't charge people, because I am not a locksmith. I am not certified locksmith. As long as I don't do anything nefarious or unlawful. And like I said, it's a hobby. It's something that I enjoy playing with, doing. And that's because I find the whole lock thing fascinating. So, until next time, be good humans, or be good, let me talk. Be good humans, be good to other humans. Peace.
Hi, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?